Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Coexist at the Edge of the Universe Part 2. By Angel V. Ornedo Jr. The 5th of May 2021. Coexist universally means the planetary experiment on the possibility of different beings, races and evolutionary origin from all over the universe to coexist in human form as two-legged beings, turned humans at a chosen place in a minuscule planet called Terra at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. Bringing together different beings to humans in physicality from far-flung universes to a place to exist, live in peace and harmony is only one of expansion decisions the Supreme Being did for Earth, the name we gave her, and other worlds for light and darkness to coexist together, providing experience with living beings. Coexistence is doomed to fail, as beings are poles apart, but is necessary as a negative/positive in electrical circuit connect that power our machines, an irony for experience for us, for God. We volunteered of several colors, creeds, beliefs, and ideas from differing universes to populate the planet, of diverse background, but always light shines as it is surrounded by darkness. Scientists found through giant telescopes like Hubble, and fast-roving satellites called space observatories that our planet is at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy near our sister galaxy Andromeda, forecast to merge with ours in the next million years, a multi-coexistence of supergigantic merger to one. What we desire, think manifest faster if done in a collective, thence through more collective human consciousness, as taught by ascended masters. For eons, hatred, hate crimes, bigotry, racism, and terrorism are common, creating fear and antagonism among us, but despite such actions we coexist, unexpected even by higher realm light beings helping us, watching us evolve in amazement and excitement. Forgive ourselves and others as we have done vicious actions in our other lives where we play the role of the dark. Earth is a stage with humans and living beings acting, playing their part of the script. We are unlucky our movies display the dark traits of humans and not the innate virtues we have. Look at our past 10,000-year history. Coexistence despite impossibility, humans of different races and creeds colonized undeveloped civilizations, countries far away from their known habitat and domicile. The Chinese, an olden civilization, yellow color, apparently went as far as North America and the Far East. In 1574, Lima Hong conquered Manila, based on research, not the Europeans. The Vikings, with their fast, advanced boat designs, invaded and looted nearby countries, took their wealth, women and children. This is true when Europeans came to America and mangled Indians, took their land and wealth as far as they can see in a process they call Torrens certificates of title, a control measure of people to govern. Own a piece of the ground while living in physicality, a phenomenon uncalled for crystalline beings, one of the reasons why Earth has been pillaged, ownership of a material thing that make their lives in comfort, so they think. Conquistadors of Spain with Portugal adventurers invaded and ransacked the wealth of the Americas. Worse, Pizarro kidnapped Inca King Atahualpa of Peru for gold ransom, hauled to Spain in galleons, which atrocities are repeated at Far East, Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao Islands named it after their King Philip. The Spanish fleet invaded the West and East Indies and established a trade route up to what is known as the Manila-Mexico galleon trade, an important component of global economic system. Now China is reclaiming reefs in this route, built military air base occupying more areas in the Pacific. We call it mercantilism, and development, or in reality a destruction of the oceans. Statistically, PH holds $1 trillion mineral unmined resources, but now people are against mining as it destroys the ecology of the nation. Humans are still barbaric at the 21st century, doing uncalled acts that may result to the planet's destruction, including nuclear warfare for experience. Coexistence flow through immigration. With sheer numbers, 1.5 billion Chinese have a flair for seeking better lives for their families, immigrated to almost all countries of the world and established what they call Chinatown for a sense of security, living, coexisting in other lands. Based on Neolithic settlements, in Manila and other points of Luzon and Taiwan, 1700 BC they came, trade, married, and cohabit with the local indigenous population, coexisted bringing their expertise and trade in pottery. This is the same phenomenon with the Spaniards, 1521 AD, using sword and religion to coexist with the local Indios. They failed at Maro Sulu Islands as jihad became a tool. 20th century, through tourism mode, Europeans intermarried with natives, starting dummy proprietorship and corporations. History at grand scale. Empires came to being where slavery, oppression of natives continued, created what we term as the victim mentality, inflicted and rooted on the oppressed. Africans are kidnapped and sold as slaves at the Americas. 1,000 years and deeper past, these empires ruled the planet, replaced one after another, like the Persian Empire of Cyrus the Great, stretched from Iran into Central Asia and Egypt. Big empires like Han Dynasty, Umayyad Caliphate, Islamic Empire, Mongol Genghis, and Kublai Khan Empire, Ottoman Empire, Spanish Empire, Russian Empire, British Empire are some of the big names that created the victim mentality for humans. Separation from God became pronounced by human experience. By area, the British Empire, 35.5 square million kilometers or 26% of world, and Mongolian Empire, 24 million square kilometers, 17.8% of world, ranked first and second, that created hate, bigotry on the conquered, rooted and planted hopelessness for 1,000 years. The Russians followed through in their conquest in area. After colonization and wars, one local coexistence at Spanish, Dutch, British, Americans, Japanese, all colonizers, and Chinese immigrants married locals for love and convenience, lived permanently in the island of gold. At deeper past, produced gold like picking apples on mountains and rivers per researchers of Ophir. Ophir is a port or region mentioned in the Bible, famous for its wealth. King Solomon, 970 to 931 BCE, received a cargo from Ophir every 3 years, 1 Kings 10:22, which consisted of gold, silver, to decorate his palace, describes how to locate the land of Ophir, to Moluccas, to Borneo, to Sulu, to China, then finally Ophir, which is said to be the Philippines. Wikipedia. Colonization, immigration, silk trade, transgression and ransack of private property for tribal or national or empire's interest, coexistence took pains, creep to human consciousness, made their mark. The truth, after thousands of years evolving, Creator intervened and is overflowing humanity with intense energies to awaken both divinity, mind, body and soul, to merge for humanity to realize who we really are. We join the shift, a motive of existence, with the prime purpose of aligning with Source, oneness in an evolved plane of vibrational existence. Have we coexisted? Has Earth beings really evolved? The Supreme Creator and higher realm light beings have the answer, are always there to help us live, coexist and ascend to a higher plane, as that is the purpose of all beings. The answer lies at a higher vibrational frequency we aspire for, further than the fourth we are domiciled, an existence we aspire for, the next one and the next, higher. Let us all praise all that is, for an experience in coexistence. Light and Love from Angel V. Ornedo Jr., N.B. The author preaches love, light and the embodiment of the multidimensional law of oneness template amongst humanity. Light and Love from Angel V. Ornedo Jr., about the author. Angel teaches love, light, oneness and unity consciousness, assist with other funds to generate livelihood in industrial estates at sea/me and corporations, creating jobs, as faculty member lectures and share teachings at universities and college, boards and associations.